everyone, Tracy here. Today I'm going to share with you how I made these window envelope pockets. And what it is an envelope with a window in it, of course. And when you pull out your tag, your sentiment or whatever you put here, when you put it back into the pocket, you can see it through your little window envelope. And how I came up with this is I get these, I'm sure everybody does, these envelopes when you get a bill in the mail and they want you to return it with a check, pay your bill with a check, and they supply you with these envelopes. And I've saved them because I thought I'd make a mini book. I don't know what I was going to do with them. And then I was laying in bed one night, where I usually get my ideas from, and I came up with this little gem. And it was quite easy to make. I like how it turned out, and I think I'm going to put it in a mini book because I never completed the back. But if you wrap paper around the whole thing, then you can even use this as a tag. So let's get started on how to make these. So here are a few things you'll need to make one of these envelope pockets for your mini albums. And these are just one of the envelopes they give you to mail away your checks in with your bills. So I just used one of these and cut it down. And this one, it depends on the size you use, but this one is 3 3/4 by about 8 3/4. So you'll need that. You'll need some decorative paper, and I have another one here just to use as a template. I cut the actual window part out, so I can use that as a template. And you'll need a decorative border and, of course, some tape. So what I did was I cut my envelope at about 7 inches. And first what you do actually is you seal your envelope. And then I cut it at 7 inches. And then I cut some inner paper for the lining. So you just slide that in. And actually all you really have to do is adhere the top part. I just have to find my gun here. So you just have to tape the top part of this and then slide it back in. Make sure all your glue is tucked in, and then you just slide it in to the very bottom and then press down, and you can see it from the back. So then I took my decorative piece of paper and I cut this at 3 3/4 by 8, and then I cut out my border, and then I cut out my window, and like I said, I used this one here as a template. Then I just traced around it and then used my X-Acto knife and my steel ruler to make sure I got a nice straight line. Then I cut that out, and then I scored it at 6 1/4 because I wanted, this is two-sided paper, and I wanted the other side to come through. And then what I'm going to do is just adhere this on there like that. I want it all the way to the bottom. Notice that glue went over the edges. And what I like to do is ink my edges because, you know, nothing is perfect. So I always ink my edges to cover up any flaws. And I noticed I ripped it here, so I'm going to have to... Oh, look at that. It hides it. Perfect. Adhere that down. And then I want this to stay down, this flap. So I stick this flap down too. And this overhangs a bit. And the reason is I wanted you to be able to see the background. So what I'm going to do is stick it in here and then cut it with my X-Acto because I don't want the back to be cut. So and there we have it. I'm going to trim that piece there too. It didn't go all the way. See, even if you're not perfect with things, there's ways to fix stuff. There. And then what I also did was, there's your little envelope pocket, and what I also did was I made a tag for it. And the reason I thought of this is because of the window part. So when you put the tag in, which I'm going to decorate the top part, you put the tag in and you can read my sentiment here, or you can put a picture in there, or whatever you want. I thought this was pretty neat idea. I thought of that while I was in bed one evening again, and I'm thinking I might use this same decorative punch for this. Let's see how that looks. There we go. Might have to be shortened. Yeah, I'd like to shorten it a little bit more. But there we go. Anyway, you get the gist of it. I might even do just a different kind of tag. I don't know if I like that one so much. Maybe I'll do a different type of a tag at the top. But you got the idea. And I don't know, I thought that was kind of neat that you can see your sentiment or your picture if you're going to put a picture inside there. And then you take the tag out and it comes with it. So there you go. Just thought I'd share that with you. Thanks for watching. Bye now.